Hello, everyone. It is reset, realign, restart. To be specific, it is realigning the way we live with fifth dimensional values. The reset is made possible with the election of the new president of USA late last year. It is the beginning of a solution for a global shake-up that will help trigger a wake-up call for nations across the globe to change. When the human collective makes a decision, a solution will be put into place, and that solution may not be apparent to our human consciousness. However, our higher consciousness is very much aware of it and will begin working with the ones who are spiritually awakened and who are more prepared for what is to come. Today, I want to share with you a message from the Watchers. As always, with channeled messages, take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. And right after that, I share with you my views on what I think about the tariffs and where this is leading us. Enjoy.
Greetings, dear humans of Earth. The time has come for humanity to rethink how they wish to live their lives and engage their divinity in the reconstructing of their lives. There will be many changes taking place on your planet due to the shift to higher consciousness from victimhood to creatorhood. Many are called upon to rethink, review, replan, reconstruct their systems to support their new values and new and higher perspectives. You will be creating the new when you have more control of your life. We ask that you choose wisely and open your hearts to the promptings of your own divine will and not from a place of fear or past experiences. The new U.S. tariffs have created an opportunity for many countries and her people to do just that. New systems will be built on cooperation, self-sustenance, and self-reliance. This will have an impact on individual lives. Look at your situation not as a disaster because that would give rise to blame, finger-pointing, and victim consciousness. Instead, look at your situation as an opportunity to grow your nation and recreate new systems that give you more control and yet give you the ability to work with other countries with cooperation and diplomacy. Have a creator mindset. You can create something totally beautiful, and that is more in alignment with the fifth dimensional values of unity, cooperation, understanding, nurturing, peace, harmony, and a heart-centered way of living. Any system that do not meet the 5D values will not thrive on 5D Earth. The great shift is shifting from an individual to a community, a nation, and a planetary shift. Align with the 5D shift for peace of mind and clarity to move forward. Know this. This is the decision of the higher collective consciousness of humanity. We ask that you utilize your gift of manifestation abilities and envision the outcome that you desire for your community, country, and planet. Use your creativity, the second chakra, in unison with your divine will and the mind of God. Your personal spirituality is called upon more than ever at this time of the Great Reset. Stand in your power and take back control by creating the new that's aligned to 5D Earth and values. These are the new times. May you each shine in the light of your own divinity and use it well in the days ahead. Be well with your divinity. Adonai.
The global reset comes right after the Great Shift. This is the creation work that I mentioned in my remarks on the channeled message from Untitled, the Opinion, in March. The increase in tariffs is the solution for countries affected to stop, think, and decide consciously using their higher consciousness if they still want to play this third-dimensional game of taxes and tariffs. The planet and much of humanity have shifted to 5D consciousness, and so must the systems that support our day-to-day living on the world stage and in our individual lives. We also know that not all of humanity are ready to embrace the 5D way of living. The 5D universal energies no longer support systems that are not in alignment with its energies. All systems that do not meet the criteria of the fifth dimension will ultimately crumble and fall, if not already. How to tell if a system do not meet the fifth dimensional criteria? One simple way of identifying is by asking ourselves, does it cause separation or unity? The taxation and tariff imposition is definitely about control and amassing wealth and income for governments. And it is a system that can easily be manipulated by a low consciousness, controlling, and greed mindset. We witnessed this recently in the 90-day tariff pause. There are many pros and cons in the system of tariffs. As long as there are cons, and as long as there are low consciousness involved, the system is doomed to fail in the fifth dimension. Because it may cause suffering for another country and her nation and affect her domestic business and jobs. A high consciousness being does not get happy seeing others suffer through his action. That is a low consciousness reaction. The real question is, how will the countries respond to the higher tariffs? Will they continue to play the game of being manipulated or controlled by another country, or perhaps retaliate with counter tariffs? If they continue playing the game, that means they are accepting the existing system as it is. Or will they disengage totally from the tariff system and look at alternative solutions that are in alignment with 5D living? The ones who are aligned to source energy will take a new path altogether. This is a huge shift. It takes courage and creativity. They will be creating a new game on Earth and looking for new partners to play with, those who are of like mind and of the same consciousness, with the intention to create unity within their nation and with other nations. The ascended masters and beings of light from higher realms of existence across the universe are eager to see what humanity will do next. They are also eager to help and guide us if called upon, but they cannot make a decision on our behalf because that would go against the law of free choice. These are the new times that calls for new systems that are based on cooperation, compassion, understanding, fairness, a win-win for all parties, and for the greater good of all. We have much to explore in this area of unity consciousness, as we are just beginning the journey of 5D living. However, we can also call upon the wisdom we have gained from other lifetimes we have had living on other 5D and higher dimensional planets. And I'm not surprised if the leaders in each country are star seeds, and they have access to their fifth dimensional data. Will they align to their divine will or the will of their ego self? Will humanity resist change? Or will they take on the challenge and begin creating new systems that are aligned to the new earth and our rise in consciousness? I will envision all humanity making higher choices. I will continue giving daily decree to help create better people in governments across the planet. I hope you will join me in giving this powerful decree too. I provide the video link to that decree in the info box below. I ask that you have faith in humanity. I do, and so do all our ET friends and galactic family. I'm Oribel Joy Divine, your Ascension Mentor. Much love and blessings to you.